You've all heard the phrase follow your passion. And last week, I had a best-selling author tell me, Tristan, that's absolutely wrong. In fact, most people shouldn't follow their passion. Actually, follow your passion is the wrong phrase. You should actually focus on something else. There's a better question to get you to where you need to get to. Now, today, we're going to be focused on making you, a real estate agent, better. Maybe you've already heard this, maybe you haven't. I'm Tristan Almada. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast, it's a show. Last week, I talked to best-selling author Tom Rath. He wrote the book StrengthsFinder 2.0. He's got a new book out as well. But I want to go over 6 things today that I got out of that I want you to pay attention to, because changing this idea from following your passion to what he's talking about really can get you going in the right direction and get you to actually produce and be happier inside. Number 1, passion usually follows action, not the other way around. So if we start with that, just the idea of following your passion, it's reverse. You actually have to put in the work to do something to realize, wait a second, I actually like doing this. This is great. I'm really good at this. This is amazing. That's how it works typically, right? And most people don't discover a passion first, he says. They become passionate after they get good at something and see how it's helping others. That is right there the key, because number 2 is it puts all the focus on you. If you say, hey, I'm going to follow my passion, all of a sudden, all of that focus is on you, and it shouldn't be, because you're asking, well, what am I passionate about? Where you should be asking, here's the question, who can I help? See, when you ask who you can help, it shifts all that to that group of people that you can be helping with what you're good at, what you're great at. And it changes the approach. So much of following your passion, you see it on social media, people popping up on Instagram and TikTok and talking about me. It's just that generation that we're in. To be fair, every generation has a challenge with ego, but this shifts it. So when we're looking at this, we realize that purpose, your purpose, my purpose, comes from serving others, not constantly searching yourself. And I think that's a big differentiation. Number 3, it creates unnecessary pressure. Listen to this. People think they have to find one perfect career or calling. That causes anxiety because they believe they're missing their purpose. I know I talk to a lot of real estate agents and they tell me that. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to find my purpose. I'm like, wait a second. I think you're in your purpose. You're doing it. You're helping others and you're watching it grow. Look at this amazing thing you've been doing for 3, 4, 5 years now. Pay attention. You're living in it. Number 4, purpose isn't one big thing. Surprise. I knew some of you knew that. Instead of searching for one's life-changing purpose, build purpose through small daily contributions. Tom says, Tristan, I call it small P's, right? Small purposes throughout the day, throughout the week. All of these small P's add up to this thing that we would normally call our big number 1 purpose or big, hairy, audacious goal, right? Well, all of these little things add up to get you to there. And guess what? Those are the little things that matter in your day, that matter in your life and in your business. Right there, he also tells me helping one person today is more valuable than waiting for your dream job tomorrow. I love the shift, right? I love this shift. Number 5, 2 more to go. Number 5, passion changes over time. It does. I've talked to a lot of CEOs, a lot of executives, just a lot of different high achievers for different things, and it changes. What excites you at 25 may not excite you at 45. If your identity depends on one passion, you'll constantly feel lost when life changes. I watched this happen when some people retire and then their identity was tied to that one job they had. all of a sudden they don't know what to do. And in some cases, some people just never find their footing again and they erode away. And so I don't want that to happen to you. You can't be tied down to this thing that you think is you. This is why helping others based on what you're great at, or the multiple things you're great at, is really important. Number 6, it's the last one. Meaning lasts longer than excitement. Passion is often about what energizes you. Look at the difference. Purpose is about making someone else's life better. That's crazy, right? You can bet on purpose is about making someone else's life better to always be around. That is always more fulfilling. That creates the biggest opportunities for you, right? Meaning is much more stable than emotion. Because your emotion, I mean, we've seen people, they go up and down with emotions. Do you feel like it today? Not really. But all of a sudden you shift and it's like, who can I help today? It changes. And Tom Rath's replacement for follow your passion, instead of asking, what am I passionate about? Who do I want to help? And here's the key to this shift. Then ask, these are all my notes, so I'm just giving them to you because I took a lot of notes on this one. When you ask, who do I want to help? Follow that question with, what problem or problems can I solve for them? And that's important because then you start focusing on the things that you're great at and the things that you can help others with. And I don't know what that is. It just depends on you. It depends on what you're focused on. It depends on what you want to put your efforts in growing your business. Maybe you're amazing at doing events. Maybe you're amazing at meeting people in person. Maybe you're amazing on social media. Maybe you're amazing at negotiating. Maybe you're absolutely amazing in contracts. I don't know. But whatever you're great at, you can focus there and help people there. And you could probably teach it too. So think about this. It's a little different, but for me, Tom Rath really made me think a little differently, and I appreciated that one. I hope this helps. If you think this helped you or it opened up your eyes, let me know. Subscribe to this, share this with somebody else. I'll talk to you tomorrow.